Welcome back to the channel, YouTubians, Paddock Card Skill Dreams. I just want to thank everyone, all my subscribers and viewers, for the support in the last couple videos. I really appreciate your support. So today I'm going to be doing a bit of a unboxing slash review, I guess, of a unit that just came in from Amazon. I'm not going to leave a link to this unit because I'm Amazon Prime Canada and it's not the same for the US guys, so I will show this picture. This is the unit that I'm going to review, I guess. Kind of show you how to prep it for bodies. So basically I've already used this thing. I just unboxed it last night. So this is the unit. It's a food dehydrator with 5 trays. Essentially, it's the smallest one on the market. So what I paid attention to when I picked this off of Amazon was the diameter was 9.2 inches. So I knew that would fit I pretty much exclusively build 125 scale, 124, so I knew that would fit. If you build anything bigger, obviously it's not going to fit. Even for pickups, if you cut more trays, you'll have a deeper area to put your model in. So this, here it is. I have one more tray to cut, but here's the depth that I have now. You can see I can easily fit a body into this. This works for cars. Pickups, like I said, you may need a little more depth there. So I've cut 2 of these trays already, and I'm just about to cut another one, and I guess I'll just kind of show you what I did and how I cut it out. Say you want to pick one of these up and you really don't know what it entails. So I just got my wire cutters. I'm just going to cut this all the way around. So when you cut this all the way around, this tray part just pops out, obviously. So I was watching some videos. Some guys are using 120 degrees for like a short dry time. Other guys are recommended around 105 for 24 hours. Of course, it's going to depend on what kind of paint you're using. You definitely want to let your paint flash out a little bit before you throw her in this thing. Maybe set it aside under something so it doesn't get a bunch of dust on it. Or not. You know how it is when you leave it out in the open, they get particles on the paint, and if it's wet, it'll definitely be harder to sand that out because they get right embedded in the paint. So here's the tray. I just cut that out really quick. That's how long it takes. Doesn't take long at all. So that's what we have left. You can use this, put your model on this, let it dry, put something over top so you get lots of airflow as well. I usually put a model box over mine, but I think it's going to work better even with sitting this on top of something, or sitting this and then the model on top of this and then a box over top. I normally hang my bodies upside down so they don't get particles and and whatnot in the paint. After I've painted, I just hang it upside down. Because what I use is just a hanger, metal hanger, and I put my bodies on it like this, and then I just hang it upside down. So I dried this one last night. Works really, really good. I can't really smell anything. And I sanded this. I lightly sanded this out this morning. So this is ready for, pretty much ready for clear. It's my Jungle Gym Camaro. So this is ready for clear. I might have to sand her down a little more, just give it a little more sanding, and I think it'll be ready for clear, which I'm excited for. And then I can put a coat of clear, decals, and I'll be rocking. So now that I've cut this extra tray, I have even a deeper cavity in here to put a model. So that's way down in. I can even take the top trays off, put this cut one in. This has 2 settings. You can get an extra couple inches if you don't put it down in the groove. So that's kind of helpful. But if you put it down in the grooves, anyways, there's a deeper section here, so you can put little bigger parts in here if you need. And I think that's going to be helpful for me. And that goes in, so I got the 2 level down here and 3 up here. And that's going to work for my needs. So like I said, I used this last night, and this does not smell at all. I kept it in there. I put it at 115 for 24 hours, and I've got no smell, nothing. And it sat for it sat for 5 days upside down, and then I just got this in the mail yesterday. So I threw it in right away, and now I'm ready to go on the Jungle Gym Camaro. So I'm pretty excited to have this. There's only a temperature setting on this. Goes from 104 to 158. So I had it on the 115 last night, all night. Didn't go quite 24 hours. I got up this morning and I pulled it out and it was fine. And I think that was about 18 hours. So yeah, I put it in at 3, took it out at 7 this morning. Whatever that is. Maybe less than that. I'm not mathing very well this morning. So it, like I said, it only has the temperature setting. It doesn't have a timer, so it'll go until you shut it off. This is going to work for my needs. Maybe it'll work for your needs. And if so, this is the one you want. Cheapest one on the market too. But I've been wanting to get one for quite some time. I was keeping my eye on Facebook Marketplace, but I kept missing out on them. So I just figured I'd buy one. Start with this small one first, and I'm already happy with it. I think it's going to be very useful. So if you've never used one, they work. Pick one up if you can, and it'll definitely increase your build times, because obviously you won't have to wait as long for your parts to dry. Alright, thanks for checking out the video. Prayers for those who need them. I know there's guys in the community that are struggling right now, family stuff. So prayers go out to those guys. Prayers go out to everybody. Excuse me, and we'll talk to y'all soon. Pat out, modeling.
Thank you. Thank you very much.